Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 18 of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends, and we are ending the Musou in this part. I have to apologize because of the hiatus over the weekend, except for Sunday, because of the fact that I had to work. I can't apologize for that enough, but I have to make the bill somehow. Now we've come to the point where all the preparation needed to beat this stage has come to fruition, and even then I may not be prepared, due to the fact of how this stage rolls out. Still, this is actually a legitimate hard stage, as opposed to the Nanmen, which is bullshit hard. And the reason why it's legitimately hard is because of the fact that certain factors of this stage will take place. And also, you're going to be running into duels upon duels upon duels unless you don't have a dueling relationship with somebody in the stage. I'm not too keen on how those relationships work, but you will end up running into duel after duel after duel for some of the characters in this stage. I'm surprised you won't be able to duel Zhang Liao, but still. You gotta make sure that Sun Jian is safe. That is the one thing you need to make sure that is happening. Make sure he's in your line of sight. Make sure you actually keep watch of him, because the morale of these troops that you're facing are really high, as per the case of most of the battles here. While Sun Jian is at a level 4 morale, look at everyone else. They're between 4 and 6 actually. While Chong is at a level 3. You want to try to take care of anyone closest to Sun Jian. You want to get rid of them immediately. And also, you might want to get rid of Dian Wei too. Make sure you do that. That would be a definitely good thing if you want to get close enough to get rid of him. So, you do that, and at least it will open up the gate and hopefully weaken Cao Cao. But unfortunately, I do not do that, because unfortunately, there will come a point where you have no choice but to hurry up and beat Cao Cao, because you're going to run into troops that'll have incredibly high morale to the point where their defense and offense is Lu Bu territory, basically. I mean, as per the course with most stage, but it's practically regular foot soldiers that does this, and you have a time limit practically, aside from the time limit that's there. So what you need to do is make an about face and go straight to where Chong is. And you want to deal with not only Chong, but you want to be around the area of the supply depot, because the supply depot is more important than anything else in the entirety of this game. For one, your main camp just so happens to be in the supply depot, and he's not gonna move for anything unless the supply depot is safe. Zhu Shu will show up at high morale. He is going to destroy Sun Jian. So on that note, let me get up first. Sorry, I had hiccups there. On that note, you want to make sure that Sun Jian is safe, because if Sun Jian is not safe, you fail the mission, obviously. And also, you might want to try to save as many of your troops as you possibly can once you have the supply depot safe, because if you don't, that also is going to hurt Wu's overall morale and increase Wei's overall morale. And what the hell just happened? I just got knocked out of the air while I was trying to jump on my horse. That's the third time this happened this Musou. So here's what we're going to do. We're not going after the siege ramps. We're going after the supply depot. We're going to try to get all those guys out of the supply depot as quickly as humanly possible. Because if we don't stop them, they will have room to have reinforcements, and that will screw you over. And of course, Sun Jian will not leave the area. So that will leave Sun Jian into a serious position.
Exercise caution.
So with that said, let's go take care of the outpost and make sure that nothing happens to it. I mean, we will end up losing Zhuge anyway because of the high-powered troops. But, as far as taking care of them now, at least you won't have to worry about Sun Jian being destroyed if you manage to defeat Zhu Xiu. I mean, this is just like taking him on in a duel back in Hefei. This time, if you actually beat Zhu Xiu in the duel, oh man, I lost my Musou. That's okay. He's not getting up because this is the last hurrah for most of the Wei soldiers. So once you beat him, he's down for good.
I don't want to die.
So, with that said, let's move on to taking out most of this of the people in the stronghold. And by the way, once you defeat some of the officers, you'll get an attack +4 or attack +8. And the attack +8 only comes in when you actually defeat enemy officers in duels. So bear that in mind. And now that we have made sure that the main camp was defeated, although the siege ramps got destroyed. Oh shit, the siege ramps were destroyed. Damn it.
You are a hero.
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait for an opening into the cave, into the
This doesn't look good.
Main camp. But the main camp of the enemy. But even then, I wouldn't be so quick to rush there if I were you. I would instead try to rescue as many officers as humanly possible to make sure that they're not struggling.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Dealing with all the strugglers will make sure that you have at least allies with high morale or moderate morale that could actually fight back against Cao Cao later on. The more troops you have, the better it is that you're going to defeat Cao Cao. And apparently he's not near an officer, which is strange because I could have sworn there was an officer here. Alright. What you need to also do is, if you notice, Sun Jian is at the bottom of... How the fuck did you knock me off of my horse? I was still riding and you barely hit me! It doesn't matter. As I was about to say, you need to also make sure that, you actually keep an eye on Sun Jian. Because remember, folks, Sun Jian will love to run into danger. You don't want Sun Jian to do that. Let's go over and deal with, Why is everyone's morale just dropping? I didn't see an officer near him. He probably must have an officer that's not... a sub-general that's not marked. That's probably what it is. Let me see. Hold on a second. Wait, where is it? No, not him. Not him. Ah, here there is a sub-general that's not marked. That explains everything. Did I just get knocked off my horse again? Par for the course. Par for the course. Oh, and speaking of horses, I probably may not remember how to get them, but
I am Xiahou Dun.
I'll try to get these steeds if I can. If not, well, I'll just show off how to get them in an extra video if I can actually do it. If not, then it'll just be a lost cause. Anyway, Xiahou Dun. Just like before, you need to just create openings whenever Xiahou Dun is doing his Musou attack. And, oh my god, I can't believe I won a deadlock. Oh my god, I can't believe I won a deadlock.
Cao Cao, you
well,
prevail.
That's fantastic. Now that Xiahou Dun is dead, we can focus on the rest of this mission. And let's go after Han Dong, because I do believe he's in serious trouble too. And the last thing that we need to do is forget about Han Dong. I mean, looks like we forgot about Han Dong. Oh god! Wow! Two of my soldiers were routed, sorry. Let's deal with Xin Ji right now, because she is an officer, and she is a pretty tough officer, too. And oh no. The castle's already open.
Good.
Oh no, they're mobilizing! God damn it!
Perhaps
Well, Xin Ji has been
I am
defeated.
fortunate to die young.
But we have to take care of the rest of these troops. I'm pretty sure we're missing somebody. Alright, we're missing another enemy. But we have to go into the castle to stop what's going on from happening.
Let us leave the castle once and patrol the area.
And, it would be in your best interest to try to take out any, sub-generals as well. Because the sub-generals are going to... Oh, wait, Han Dong is struggling too. Damn it. We need to do our best to take out the sub-generals, because the sub-generals, some of them will still stay even if you defeat the main officer. Others will just run away.
The enemy is
So,
strong.
ah, yeah, there's the sub-general that I was looking for. And, the enemies are running out of the castle for a reason.
You are a hero without equal.
So, now we're gonna have to go into Xu Chang and make a way for anyone to get in. We kinda need to, because at this point, we need to be careful for any traps that will push us out. Because there are there are two traps on either on like the front entrance that I'm over here at, and I think the side entrance on the left. And those traps will push people, and I completely forgot about Han Dong. God damn it, I can't believe I forgot about it. But as I was about to say, there's two traps. One where Sima Zhao was before he evacuated the castle, and one where the front door was open and where Sun Jian was headed. That is blocked off by a spike trap that will push you out. You need to find the switch to destroy the spike trap so that everybody could get in. However, we've got ourselves a serious problem. And the problem is, if you do manage to get in, that the AI is not very smart. How smart are we talking? How shall I put this? Aside from me getting my ass comboed just now. While we're trying to break into Sima Yi's palace and not get hit by those spike traps which will push you back. Oh, I can't destroy them either. And as you see, yes, the spike traps will push you back if you're not careful. So you need to destroy the guard captain in order for you to get in. But I said that the AI is stupid for a reason. There are still Wei troops here in this vicinity. The problem? There's a bomb here! Yes, I wish I was stuttering. There is a bomb in this vicinity. And if your troops are in the vicinity of that bomb, including your main officer, which is why I said, again, the AI is stupid as hell, even on the hardest difficulty, because they're going to try to go after Cao Cao. That bomb will go off, and when it does, everyone who's there will take severe damage, almost to the point of instant kill. This will kill off your commanding officer, which in turn will cause you to lose the entirety of this battle and start all over again. If it doesn't kill you at all. However, even with my high defense, it'll still do massive damage. And also my recently increased health. Oh shit. There's the bomb. And the gates have already been closed. If you're not fast enough, and also if your AI is not smart enough to stay out of the castle, guess what's gonna happen?
Prepare to
The
be
bomb
crushed.
will go off and the bomb will explode, killing everybody there. Whew! That was close. And now for Cao Cao's last stand.
Scum! My lord, please withdraw! No! And close the gates, now! If this is my destiny, so be it.
Notice the theme changed once Cao Cao closed the gate. This is practically Cao Cao's last stand. And now we have to take down Sima Yi. Yeah, prepare yourself, because Sima Yi is pretty much like Zhuge Liang. Well, almost like Zhuge Liang. Be careful of his elemental attacks, like I told you in the last part. Or should I say part, 16. Sorry, chair. Anyway, if you manage to get around Sima Yi's laser attacks, you could seriously finish him off, because his defense is rather low for an officer. But just like that, Sima Yi is down.
Heavens!
And the last obstacle that stands before us is Cao Cao himself. So, let's get to it. But first, there's one other obstacle.
Enemy officer defeated! Hey! Over there! Enemy troops! Engage at once! They must not pass!
And here comes the superpowered troops. So let's try to take these guys down as quickly as humanly possible. You can go back there and defeat Jiaku,
must take Xu Chang
but
quickly.
here is the problem. Cao Cao is surrounded by high morale men, and Sun Jian will try to take on Cao Cao. So you have a choice between leaving Zhou Yu to his devices or taking down Cao Cao as quickly as humanly possible. Survey says take down Cao Cao as quickly as humanly possible. Because here's the problem. So long as Cao Cao is still alive, no matter how many superpowered troops you take down, there will be more coming to the aid of Cao Cao. Zhang Liao and Zhang He will eventually show up to reinforce Cao Cao's forces. And then you will be in some serious trouble, because unlike the battles you faced before, Zhang He and Zhang Liao are rather powerful. Not to mention Cao Cao, with incredibly high morale, will try to come after Sun Jian. So it's best to take down the superpowered troops once and for all. Be careful though, because Cao Cao will try to charge up his Musou to heal himself. Something that thankfully will come to an end come Dynasty Warrior 6. But here, this is going to be a huge problem, because if you stay away from Cao Cao long enough, he'll not only charge to heal himself, he will charge to increase his attack and defense. Oh! I did not expect that to happen. So let's strike down as many people as humanly possible. And sorry, Zhou Yu is going to have to take the hit. So if you do manage to finish off Cao Cao beforehand, at least you don't have to worry about one, Dian Wei, who should be somewhere in the vicinity, and two, you should not have to worry about Jiakui, who is probably heading your way.
Defeated. My destiny.
And we also don't have to worry about the Musou, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote for the Musou. Fantastic! We managed to beat Cao Cao, although we had a lot of casualties on our side. Still, it did not matter. We won, and that's all that matters. Excuse me. So we got, an upgraded tortoise amulet. Nice. Upgraded poison orb. Upgraded blast orb. Fantastic. I may need those orbs later on in a part, or later on in the playthrough, because we're going to be doing free mode. Lots and lots of free mode. So with that said, folks, sit back and enjoy the ending. Although I will have to cut off from the credits because, ladies and gentlemen, this playthrough is far from done. Sorry about that. I had hiccups there. And with that said, we get a collage of all the sceneries that a collaboration of all the sceneries we've gone through throughout the entirety of the Musou Mode. Seriously, Huang Guy just pretty much hurled that yellow turban with just one hand. That was freaking awesome. But folks, again, from here on in, we have nothing but free mode. And it's going to be rather tough. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Some of the stages will be easy, other stages will be ridiculous. So bear that in mind when we're going up against some of the more egregious battles. Like, for instance, Xia P and the two Qiaos. And let's not forget about Deng and Ji. That is definitely an egregious one. But the Musou itself, not so bad. I mean, yeah, the non-mins suck. Plain and simple. Fuck the non-mins. At least we had to only deal with those guys once. And just once. But we will end up having to deal with Guan Yu's escape and Mai's castle and many others. And I'm only going to be doing, just like with the Musou, one kingdom per free mode battle. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, and to quote the historians, strength of the Inferno, mind of the heavens, speed of the tempest, thus a miracle was born. And I do believe we are done with the road to unification. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends when we start free mode with Eliminate Zhang Jiao. That would be the battle that you would have faced had you not dealt with Yellow Turban Fortress and Yellow Turban Menace. See you guys in part 19.